Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. This chapter we're doing is how to stop influencing the lies. It's going to be part 1 and part 2. But these two parts are going to be very short and I have time for one. So hopefully we can get this done, wrap it up, so we don't have to be very Nancy about it. So let's jump right into part 1. Stop listening to dwelling on them. My Nancy's house was once being designed with the fruit lies. To all start with some friends asked if they could make a grape juice in my kitchen. We're taking 5 1/50 quarters of grape juice. The usher first pick up grapes and large pot filled grapes and juice producing a spoon Mickey instant eventually made their way their stairs to my study as I was working in this book. My friend knew just a solution. They put a small piece of banana in the bottom of the drinking glass. The fruit fills with love fruit. They made a paper cone, a tiny cup of hole in the tip, facing cone in the glass and the tip pointing down. At the top of the security to the rim of the glass, the corrosive on the shelf next to the desk, and waiting on watch as I continued working. I was over the next 7 hours of visual realization of what we have been talking about in this book. In the ways human ends up in bondage of sin. They traveled one after another dozen of those little fields and dried glass the scent of banana. One another, they decided in the paper cone through the holes into the glass. After one another, they had found themselves tipped, unable to escape, and they got in, lured by the bananas, and they were in. They couldn't get out. I was reminded of 1 James. James 1 was described how temptation works in our lives. Each person was sent when we lured and taxed by his own desires, just as those fruit lies are lured and taxed when a small banana, the desires convince of giving birth to sin, and they fly a trap, and sin is fully grown to bring forth death. James 1:14-15. As they watched those lies make their ways into the glass, proven to be a deadly trap, I caught the Eve, eyes lit with fruit, thinking how much lesser to bring her. Finally going to lure to find the thing she caused will feel usually paves the way up to coffin. When I thought to myself how often gone lure and enslaves everything, I thought they would make me happy. It probably goes into the study by now, but in a review of 2 basic facts upon though this book has been built. First, believing the lies placed on us in bondage. In the first chapter, online progression of how lies led to bondage. We listened to the lie, we got too close. We dwell on the lie, I'll focus on wonder of the benefits. We believe the lie, we begin to believe the lie is true. We act on the lie, we sin. As we make a simple choice, we base on the lies. We lead to find that the enemy has set a deadly trap for us. The end of the bondage, truly a girl slave or a mistress. In 2 Peter 1:19, you may have begun to recognize this progression in your own life. In this book, you will try to expose the secret and symbolize you may fall into the opponent part of overcoming lies. What we will have of even more important goal, which brings the second key effect upon what the book has built. We want you to know that no matter how trapped the bondage you may feel, the truth has the power to set us free, which is the power to do that. And also control. The freedom that is what we want for you. We have not talking about being free to do anything that you want to do. True freedom is the power to do what God wants you to do. It is being free to control sinful ways of thinking, civil attitudes, and civil behavior patterns of knowing that by grace you can be saying no to sin, but yes to God. Instead of being a bondage of consequence of believing the lies, you can be free. Free to accept the beauty of God, free to express how He made you, free to enjoy food He created, free to wait on God, perfect timing, find the right guy, free to be more concerned about being a friend than having one, free to be kind, generous, and even during the time of month, free to be hurt of the past so you embrace the future, fear, free to be the same person no matter how it's around. Does that sound like one thing you want to express? The final section of this book, you want you to know, to show you how can live the kind of freedom. For starters, you're going to overcome the lies, put it on the bondage, But you guys start influencing those lies to mean being international about listening or dwelling on input that contrasts to God's truth. Stop listening to the lies, acting with controlling and serving daughter Lexi. And one day when I came my Super P16, maybe you have seen this in the reality TV show, follows spoiled 15-year-old girls who have paid their 16th birthday party price tag anywhere the average of $10,000 to $5,000. A girl planned a pink party complete, a pink poodle, park food, pink cake, needs a parked car, and a wait, and already had two. Elijah obviously ignored all of it. Lexi and I watched. What do you think about it? Lexi has commercial break and I think completely stupid. She answered how much delight do you think is okay to watch? I asked, it's okay. She instinctively and observed halfway they are. No one will wait like that. I just have to be afraid of that. I watched a lot of I was started like being like that. Bingo. Expressing yourself to a lie, no matter how seemingly innocent, it is first to stop believing them. Rule number 1, overcoming the lie, stop listening to them. Explain that you're putting in your mind, even through television, movie, internet, music, move combination with friends. You may think that will hurt exposed ungodly ways, thinking in those, merely the mind, realizing how stupidly surprised it was influencing your thinking. That's why God promised special blessings to anyone who walks the counsel of the wicked things in the way of sinners, it sits unto scoffers. Psalms 1:1. The lies you must concern about one you can choose to expose yourself. So like a parent telling you what your stupid and grandmother insisted on newfound faith. Exposing temporary culture and stereotype of pleasure. But you can stop progression and stick with it. Stop dwelling on the lie. If listening to the first step exposure, dwelling the next, listening is a passing note. Often culture, dwelling national, and focus gazing. Renegade moving to live with you, rather literally and clearly. Mrs. Moore, daughter of the Bible teacher, Beth Moore, knowing something about dwelling in the lie during junior high school. Melissa being influenced by fashion nerdy because it possessed with fashion, buying magazines, body size, and reading those fashion magazines. It fell in the lie, the beauty defies how much you weigh, or rather you much how you weigh. She listens to the lie. She begins to dwell on it, and she covers the bedroom wall with cut out the machine she recalls. The walls were filled with pictures in the moment and rousing skeletons. I attacked those walls and remind myself that I was forbidden to eat, that I was fat. I would pass the picture without feeling worthless and shame. The more dwelling on these lies, the more I began to believe them. In fact, I'm now plunging her first into a spending period of not eating until she was. Stealthy, skinny, popular, complete, and miserable, and if it's hard to see how much dwelling on the lie, maybe you post a picture of skeleton models in well bedroom, maybe pictures of you or post girls could probably yourself too, but guys, lose after. Maybe you load your locker with junk food, lives in a ball ring, so you can be in McDonald's. They won't break free a bunch of those lies, but you've got to stop pouring those lies on them. You gotta stop doing them, and they will likely require making a change in your life. Maybe it's time you can't go shopping because the appetite of buying the things you don't need. Can't afford ending on bondage, credit card debit. You may get rid of the phone for a few weeks and stop obsessing about your text messaging. Melissa finally realized these Mexican cutouts are doing in the spirit. Her mom and her dramatic action drove pictures off the walls. Throughout much prayer, constant disciples, she was able to gain weight to an end of eating disorder that had gotten out of control. Are you bonded to sinful habits and as to being fueled by listening to and dwelling on a lie? As long as you fight the surface of situation, you never win. Your real problem is self-loathing, having S in your boyfriend, or buying anymore. Each problem is a place of freedom and unlearning. While you believe in me, you have ungrateful in those forms of bondage. By your freedom, and you identify those with lies are eliminated. Anything you've been pouring those lies. But see how it works? Okay, let's put a practice into your life right now. In your time in the chapter, by praying that God will give you the grace to take specific action to work above, ask Him to begin to release you from the power of the lies you have believing. We made it. I decided not to do part 2 and part 1. I was able to get all that done just now. So thank you for watching today's video. I will see you next week. Also along with this week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next. Bye.